Hmm. So that is one type of it. Today, what we are going to see, learn, and understand is the other part of it. Being quirky, being intellectual is one thing, but it's not always the same. So after session 4, I want you to do some scribble and doodling. I want to take this same frame, 3 lines, and take 5 minutes, draw something, scribble something out of it. Take a notepad, diary, whatever is next to you, a blank paper, make 3 lines on it, just 3 lines, and give it your idea. Just scribble on it. Next 5 minutes are yours. If anybody joins in, let them know what you're doing. Okay. I'm just next year only. What's up? What did you make? Don't tell me nothing, huh? In 5 minutes, you could have scribbled anything. Give me your version. Show it to the camera. Yes, Pratyush.
I have assumed that these are the parallel lines and I have made corresponding and alternating clear angles.
It's the same. I mean, there's no technicality like this three lines parallel to each other. Have you made anything?
I have only made a transversal and there are spokes. Mark
Whatever
the
it is,
angles.
show me, no? Whatever it is, it's okay. Show me.
I think it is not clear. My camera is not to the right.
So can you click a picture and send it in the chat box? Arisha, you can also do that. Naisha, by the time we are doing this, a quick activity, take a minute, take these three lines as it is that they are made and scribble something. Get your scribbling, doodling, art, whatever it is, on these three lines.
So I make these three lines and just doodle around them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you shared Arisha or Pratyush, any one of you?
Sir, can I get
Okay, let's let Arisha go first and then Pratyush.
sir, may I get another minute? Just 1 minute more.
ओहो, पिकासो ढूंढना बन रहे हैं अपन.
सर आइडियाज ही नहीं आ रहे हैं अभी
अरे
कुछ तो
स्क्रिबल
किया
करना
है
है, उसमें क्या आइडियाज है. ठीक है, टेक अ मिनट, टेक अ मिनट. बट जल्दी, फिर आगे का सेशन एक्सटेंड हो जाएगा अपना टाइम.
Yes, sir.
व्हाट्स अप प्रत्युष?
I'm not able to share it in the chat box.
ग्रुप में आप ग्रुप में पॉसिबल है आपके लिए? Is it the group is open for you? Send it in the group. देखो, ये मैंने ये बनाया है. Can you guys see this? नहीं दिखेगा ना ऐसे. मैं भी ग्रुप में डालूं. एक सेकंड ना, मैं मेरा ब्लर कम करता हूँ. ये दिख रहा है अब? Something on the terms where this is a road. अरे हटाई दे भाई. This is a road where I'm riding my bike alongside a river, and there is a range of mountain over here. So this is what I just scribbled. Take this quick scribbling thing. You done, Arisha, Naisha?
I'm done.
Yeah, share it. No, if you can open up the camera and show it, that's better.
It's kind of like yours. If you can see it.
You're copying me?
No, you
Oh
copied
wow,
me.
this is better than me. Definitely better than me.
Thank you.
So beautiful, yeah. Amazing. Nice. What's up, Arisha? अब एक्सपेक्टेशन बढ़ा रही हो आप?
नहीं सर, हो गया है।
बताओ बताओ।
I tried making a mug and I was about to make some characters around it.
So is it a rusk kind of biscuit, soaking in the cup?
Yes, yes.
Oh wow, amazing, yeah. That's nice. You both can keep your cameras open. That's totally fine. So, what did with the same thought, the three lines, every one of us had a different take. Naisha and I had same approach, but we had a different take. And so ideas are unique. For the same thing, ideas can be different and they're original every time if you actually think of out of your brain. So there are two types of advertisements that usually we go through. One is implementation driven idea, and the second is insight driven idea. Perfect. So this ideation helps us to approach the ad. How implementation and insight looks different, we will see in the further slides. But Pratyush is here. Pratyush, have you shared it in the group or what's the scene? Hey, share these photos in the group. You as well, huh? Arisha and Naisha.
Okay.
I'll keep it in a slide for the next session that I take.
The group is not looking for it. Only admin can be making it.
Yeah.
कर दिया है क्या? मेरे नंबर पे कर दो आप, मुझे पर्सनली मैसेज कर दो. The 442 वाला number, you will see a guy looking. Building media is my status. You can share to me. मिल गया मैं?
So that's you, right?
Yeah, that's me.
आपका status नहीं दिख रहा.
अच्छा नहीं वो लिखते हैं ना line.
Yeah, it's not
Media.
it's not there. It's not there.
Okay. Cool. So you guys send it to me. I'll have for the people in the next session as an example. Perfect. So moving on, implementation based ideas, they don't necessarily have an insight. They just heavily depend on the form and execution of the idea. Where a person be like, how did they do it? How did they do that? That's what implementation based idea is, where there is no insight. It's just the concept, the execution, and the form that the ad takes with an expression. How did you do that? We'll understand it with examples. Okay, let's watch this.
I've been waiting
ad by Cadbury. Let's watch this.
Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry. Hey Siri, play me something I'd like.
Okay.
We stayed up all night watching a comedy show. That age whiskey and hydro. Good Lord, what a nice conversation. I'm too flawed to get anywhere safely. You know I talk about you highly. I'm fascinated for the time being. We can laugh until the morning, or we can dance in the hallway. Only one more night in Los Angeles. I really thought that I can handle it, but the funny thing is I was holding back tears. I didn't think this day would happen. I gave all this up for a chance at it. You would've thought I'd be the man for this, but the funny thing is we can never say it. I didn't think this day would happen. I'ma ride it till it's over. 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 Ride. Ride. I'ma ride it till it's over. Ride. Ride. I'ma ride it till it's over. And don't all this new music sound the same? Yeah, we must be getting old and gray. We left early, girl, that band with anyway. We went home and left our clothes up in the living space. Say, would you stay if your heart had the power? Or would you run and find another life to imitate? It's important that we make the best of short time. You can never be my one and only anyway. I'ma ride it till it's over.
This is purely an ad based on implementation. That is a set. The stretching of the frames, walls going back. This
Let's go.
this was designed. This whole set was designed in such a way to make a person feel elevated altogether with the music, with the sound of that home pod that you have, the kind of personalization that it gives you by playing the song of your choice and your like liked playlist or your type. This is purely implementation based. There is no insight in this if you see. It's just implementation. People, when I was researching for this session and I got, I stumbled on this ad and I read about this ad. I was shocked at first by learning that all these frames, this walls getting stretched, getting behind, making the loop, a person getting in. All of this is like in the real time being shot. The whole studio was set up like this. And this is an implementation based. We'll watch one more. Great Zuzu ads. The idea is to show that the power is in your hand. The sim that you have has a lot of power. You can play games on it, you can have ringtones on it, you can have calls on it. Idea is that. Remember the definition around which we are establishing the base of implementation ad is. We have minimalistic insight, not insight driven ad. It's implementation first ad. These are some print ads. These are also implementation based ads. You see this particular ad where Statue of Liberty, 5.7 miles south, McDonald's is putting up in the same red and yellow color. Just an implementation based ad. This ad where IBM put up this ramp out of a station on the stairs to make people, drag around their bags through it by writing smart ideas for smarter cities. This ad which only has light. See, imagine this ad running in the daytime. Nothing to be, nothing special about it, because without the lights you cannot see it, and in the daytime you cannot see the lights. This is an outdoor ad, open at night. This ad for men's toilet, guitar P, you pee on the strings and some kind of tune will play out of it. You see the number is also written here, how many strings have been uh, played. These are all implementations ad. And these are great. I mean, you see and you'll be like, how did they, especially this one, so I came around this ad almost 2 years ago when I was researching for some brand. I was like, how did they even install it there? I mean, going there, installing this whole instrument, and how is it not getting steel? How people are not getting it out of the wall and taking it with them. There's a whole guitar, freaking guitar made out of strings and used as a urinal spot. These are all implementation first ads. Now, what we will see is insight driven ad. Insight driven, sorry, idea. So, insight driven idea for an ad will look out and focuses on behavioral aspects of you. If you have seen the previous session, in which during the live session only Arisha and I were there, in that we talked about how insights are driven from the human behavioral aspect, psychological aspect of it. And so when we make this idea live as an ad, people are like, oh yeah, I didn't think of it like that. Aha, oh, I could have done that. Why? Because these are all human behavioral aspects. So a lot of behaviors are similar to a region or as well around the world, maybe. Like mothers scolding every time on things. Especially you see it's the same thing around Diwali season. Ghar wale will be behind your back. Get involved in the safai, do the lighting, get your room cleaned, do this, do that. And that is a human behavioral aspect. If you build on that, you'll have a great ad. Let's understand this with few examples. A classic one.
कैसे एक मकान चुपके से घर बन जाता है, क्यों उस घर का दरवाजा हरदम खुला नजर आता है, क्यों पड़ोसी अपने घर से ज्यादा इस घर में नजर आते हैं। कभी दाल, कभी चीनी, कभी दालचीनी मांगने आ जाते हैं। पोस्टमैन भी सिर्फ नाम देख के चिट्ठी ले आता है। एग्जाम से पहले बच्चों के बेस्ट फ्रेंड्स पढ़ने यहीं क्यों आते हैं। रोटियां यहां पर कभी गिन के क्यों नहीं बनती, क्यों होली खेलने पूरा मोहल्ला यहीं पर जुटता है, क्यों दिवाली का पहला पटाखा यहीं से छुटता है, क्यों क्रिकेट में हारते हारते यहां इंडिया जीत जाता है। कैसे एक घर सबकी जिंदगी में रंग लाता है। हर घर चुपचाप से ये कहता है कि अंदर इसमें कौन रहता है। एशियन पेंट्स।
Classic one. I have said it earlier and I'll say it again. This particular campaign that Asian Paint ran is a beautiful campaign and a forever living campaign. Why? Because this is the human behavioral aspect. How is our house, how is not our, how is one house recognized, or what identity does that house has? The identity of its owner. The identity of its owner has some choices. They like certain colors. And so when you move into a house, you make that house your house. And then you decide to let people in or not, because that is your space. And this human behavioral aspect where people are coming into your home, best friends come to your place only, people play Holi at your house first. Postmans are also happy about, they don't have to read the address. The name is enough for them now. This banks on an insight from the human behavioral aspect. Another one is this. Have you watched this ad before?
No, I don't think so.
Nice.
Hi, Mr. Malapo, Quality Assurance Inspector.
Oh, okay. Take a seat.
Hi, Mr. Malapo, Quality Assurance Inspector.
Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, don't you know, my darling? I said it right now, and the cotton is high.
Hi, Mr. Malapo.
Like a your love is and your mommy's good looking, yeah. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. I know my little darling, I love you so, and I'm never gonna let you go, love.
Quality Assurance Inspector. Mr. Malapo.
Mr. Malapo, your Quality Assurance Inspector.
And the living is easy.
You see how did KFC build on it? This is a real incident, as they say. And if you read the ad, the bottom line of it, KFC's record shows that no such event actually took place. But why?
Spoil a good story with the fact.
See how this is an inside driven ad. So in 2019, these things reported, but why spell a good story with feast? This is an inside driven ad. A human behavioral aspect. Someone will do anything for the food. Even impersonation, identity theft, anything can be possible here when you're doing an inside driven ad. But only in ad, okay? Only in idea. In real life, it's not good. This ad as well. This is an inside driven ad, a beautiful ad, a little long ad. I've mentioned why the name so that you get an idea. Have you seen this ad before?
No.
Yes, sir.
เขาจะได้อะไร ถ้าเขาทำแบบนี้ทุกวัน เขาจะไม่ได้อะไรเลย ไม่ได้รวยขึ้น ไม่ได้ออกทีวี ไม่มีใครรู้จัก ไม่ได้มีชื่อเสียงที่มากขึ้น เพราะสิ่งที่เขาได้ คือได้แค่ความรู้สึก ได้เห็นความสุข ได้เข้าใจ ได้ความรัก ได้ในสิ่งที่เงินซื้อไม่ได้ ได้โลกที่สวยงามกว่าเดิม ในชีวิตคุณ อะไรคือสิ่งที่คุณต้องการมากที่สุด
ไทยประกันชีวิตเชื่อในความดี
If I would have not written Thai insurance, would you be able to guess it till the end that it is an insurance based ad?
No.
And this is an insight, you see. That is why an insight is important. We just saw implementation based ads, implementation based ideas, which were good enough, which were amazing and left us amused. How did they do it? On the other hand, this insight based idea might not be heavy on production, but you see the impact that it is leaving on us. Both the ads both the ideas are built beautifully, and the impacts are beautiful as well. And majorly, if you see the ideas, when you market a content in any which way possible, it is either implementation based or insight based. That is why differentiating between these two gives you a subtle understanding of where you want to approach. And you are no more in a gray area where you want to do everything, right? You choose this path or this path. With an insight, also, you can go heavy on production. I'm not saying that. But with an insight, your ideas will speak more, and you will have to have less things as well. A great example is this next ad. Let's watch this. Have you seen this?
Cheetos has popcorn now?
Hey, I'm gonna need you to.
No.
Never mind.
You can't touch this.
Help!
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
I trust you.
Stop. Hammer time.
I touched it. New Cheetos popcorn. It's a Cheetos thing.
This is also implementation, but the idea insight is more when. So this particular ad, why did Cheetos came with this ad? Cheetos, while researching, they got to a point where they got to learn that people love to have Cheetos, but it is leaving their fingers with this oily and this orangish color. And so when people are in their corporate moods, they don't want their fingers to be, messed around because they want to do work and all. On the contrast, there were few people who liked to have it, and they used to wash a lot of hands, and hence they reduced the frequency of having Cheetos. What did Cheetos came up with? Is this insight where if you have Cheetos, your instinct is connected to that fingers getting orange, oily, and masala. And if you will have that masala in your fingers, nobody will ask you to do anything. Even in corporate events, your fun Friday, if your HR comes in whenever you start a job, or when you are in social spaces like, a person giving you their child and, take care of this child for some time and I'll just go. To avoid any awkward situations, any unnecessary help that you are asked of without having your consent and given it to you. Cheetos is a great escape. And so this insight built such a beautiful way that the implementation was not heavy. Make sense? Or you have some doubt?
I got it.
I also.
You have a doubt, Naisha? Pratyush got it. I understood that.
No, I got it. I got it.
Okay. These are some print ads. We saw one of them, this one, in the previous session as well. The insight driven or finding insight session. This ad particularly shows the noises being cancelled, the outside noises being cancelled by Sony, and you can focus on reading and whatever you're listening to. And similarly, the line goes with it. Turn your world down. The another one is Yakult's ad. To stand at the checkout in a supermarket without looking at what the person in front has in their trolley. Impossible. Like sharing Yakult. This is an insight. And consciously or subconsciously, we do it. Whatever important message or mail or reel that we have got, or the story mention we have got, despite everything, we do peek out in the trolleys next to us, either in front or in the back. And then this is the end. Impossible. Like sharing Yakult. Another example for the print ad is yesterday you said tomorrow. We have a proverb in Hindi as well, kal kare so aaj kar, aaj kare so ab. And you see, this is 4-word copy. Yesterday you said tomorrow. In this whole freaking area, there are 4 words as an ad. Yesterday you said tomorrow. Just do it. What do you think is the insight here in the Pringles ad?
Is it like Pringles is a can, so you need to like pull up your sleeves or something?
Yes, that's the insight. In normal chips, you have wafers, you have packets, and you can just take in. But for Pringles, you have to roll up your sleeve. And there is nothing specific to the about the ad, about the brand. It's just other potato chips, Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop. This is a beautiful insight. See, this is human behavior. This is a behavioral aspect of ours. This is a behavioral aspect. This kind of approach, when we have in our writing, is called insight based ad. And before making an ad, you have to ideate. In the last session, if you see, I gave a table in which you can find out how to get to an insight. Between Pratyush and Naisha, have you seen the last session?
You mean like one sec?
The Monday session.
What do you mean by Monday session?
Like the session before this.
The AI one, right?
No. On 20th, we had a session about insight.
No, like
No.
Okay, so the recording will be there. You can find out by the date or the name. You will get it. We talk about insight in that particular session. You can log into your ID in the UA portal and find this recorded session there.
it's not there.
It will get uploaded, I guess. Yes, Vishaka?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the team will upload it. Then you might be able to watch it. So when you watch it, you will have an idea how to find out an insight. For your understanding, let me find out that slide and I'll show you that particular thing.
20th was the first session, right?
28.
28.
Yes.
The story one.
No, the 28th session was about insight.
We didn't have that though.
Sir, I'll ask Sakshi ma'am whether it is uploaded or not.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
So meanwhile, I'll show you just right now. I'm sharing that particular chart as well. You'll get an understanding of How you find an insight? This is a chart. You can see the chart. You define the features of the product. You find what the product benefit is to the customer, to the end user. You find what happens with the benefit, and then you ask yourself what happens when that happens, and then you arrive to an insight. So an insight might not be the copy that you write in your ad, it is just an insight, a behavioral aspect. To give you an example, Chupa Chups, they introduced a sugar free candy and lollipop segment as well. So what Chupa Chup did is, Chupa Chups product feature became Chupa Chups sells sugar free candies and lollipops. Chupa Chups benefit would be you consume less sugar to have this particular candies and lollipops. What will happen with this? You'll have better health and also your cravings will be satisfied. What will happen when this will happen? People around your workspace and home will not take your candies because it is sugar free. What could be a behavioral insight now? Ants will not waste your candies. How did Chupa Chup came out with the ad? Is this ants love sweet, but even ants are not, taking away the lollipop. This is how you come to an insight. This is how you come to this kind of insights, which we are studying right now. Moving on, I will say thank you because this is festive season and I don't want to take a lot of time of yours because I know your lightings, decorations is still missing, right? Or you have done the lightings and decorations?
Halfway.
Yes. See, that is a human behavioral, insight driven statement, I would say. Do you have any doubt around this thing that we just went on?
No, but like the 28th session wasn't there, so just confused.
Wasn't in the recorded one,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, you will get it. Don't worry. The team will get it. Understand, yeah, Naisha, this is festive time. Everything runs a little behind the schedule because we have to juggle up a lot of things.
Yeah.
It will be there. So when you watch it, Arisha is still pending on that task. You will get your task there as well. You will have to find insight for lens cut. You are asking something, Pratyush? Oh, that's a nice frame. Hey, come on, man. This is Diwali, not Halloween.
Technically, it's both.
No, it's Diwali. Halloween's initial comes from the western part of it, and we cannot celebrate Halloween as it is celebrated. So we cannot give respect to that kind of culture. I mean, can you go door to door and say trick or treats? मेरे यहाँ पे तो इंदौर में तो कोई है ही कर देगा, मैं मुंह लेके बैठा जाऊंगा, मैं उनको समझाने बैठ जाऊंगा. Then I'll make an ad about Halloween. I'll give a master class first to that family. What is Halloween? Working on the slides.
Yes.
Perfect.
Diwali.
Hey, that's much like the festive season. Nice. Pratyush has some serious kind of look. Black and white में चला गया. 80s era.
Yes.
भाई Pratyush, are you in the session और क्या मजे कर रहे हो यार?
Sorry, sir.
Do you have anything that you want to ask or share in this particular in our today's session?
No, sir.
Perfect. Same Naisha and Aisha?
No. No, sir.
Okay. Aisha, you are here or you are somewhere outside hanging the lights?
So I'm here.
अच्छा, मुझे लगा थोड़ा दूर से आवाज आएगी तो ऊपर ऐसी खड़ी हुई है कहीं ऊपर आरिशा एंड शी लाइक आई एम हियर.
No, I'm done with that.
Oh really?
Yes, sir. Just my Rangoli is still pending.
Are you the youngest sibling?
No, I'm the eldest one.
That's why you are done with everything. Great. Chalo, before Pratyush takes off, we will end today's session. ये मस्ती मजाक फिर करो तुम लोग, मैं निकलता हूँ.